Hey everybody. Okay, so for today's video, some of you might have already caught this. I did a live video of like my very first impressions of the makeup brush cleansing device, which I'm sure there's a better name for it out there, but the company that I bought it from, that's what they named it. I paid $39.99 on July 1st. Today is August 25th. So July 1st, I bought this product from the company was named Tech and Social. Tech and the word and, Tech and Social. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I saw it on Facebook or something and I thought, you know what, I need to buy this and test it out because I think it's fun. So no one gave this to me. I spent my money buying this so I could test it out for you guys. Tech and Social. So basically this makeup brush cleansing device, you've probably seen it. I'll show you the box. This is the box that it came in. Lovely. These are the pieces. So the little stand that will hold all of these guys that basically it's like a sleeve for your brush. This guy, which takes 2 AAA batteries and will make the brush spin around, and this plastic bowl. So I've seen some people that have this and they have a glass bowl and then the glass bowl has shattered. So I think that I think it's good for the for the plastic bowl is better. It makes me laugh on the side of this. It says professionals recommend you clean your makeup brushes every 2 to 4 weeks, but traditional cleaning methods are messy, laborious, and can leave brushes wet and unusable for up to 24 hours. This product leaves brushes clean and dry, ready to reuse in just 30 seconds. Get the most from your makeup brushes with our products. So yes, I was like, as a makeup artist, oh my gosh, I would love to be able to clean my brushes very quickly in between people. I already have a trick of cleaning my brushes, which I use 91% alcohol. This is from Target. I bought this and I use this quite often. All I do is I douse my brushes, and with them I'll take one brush at a time, I'll douse it, and then I'll take a towel that I don't care about that I'm about to wash anyways. Shouldn't say I don't care about, just I'm not stressed about trying to find like the nicest towel for this. I just grab, you know, a towel that I have at home, douse the brush over the towel, and then I rub back and forth. I learned this trick from Wayne Goss, although he did it a teeny bit differently. This is what I did. And just make sure I squeeze out all the excess of the alcohol, and then within, I don't know, probably 45 minutes, my brushes are clean. But if I could somehow get my brushes clean and dry in less than a minute, I was like, score, this will be really good for me. So I'm going to take, this is the brush, full disclosure, this is the big powder brush that I did on the Facebook Live video, that it didn't really come out 100% clean. So I'm gonna try it again in front of you guys. And I mean, that was my first impression, and honestly, there might be a little bit of trial and error learning. So all I'm going to do, the base of each one of these guys, each one of these sleeves has a little triangle, if you can see. And then the attachment here, triangle. Oh, I probably left out the super important part. I bought this July 1st. The reason it's now almost 8 weeks later, 7 weeks later that I'm using this, is because it took 3 weeks to get to me from China. And then this piece here, the most important piece that requires the batteries that makes it spin, was not in my box for some reason, just totally left out. So then took a couple weeks of correspondence, then it took another 3 weeks to get this in the mail. So if you're going to purchase this, I would not suggest purchasing it from the company Tech and Social like I did. So I have filled up, well, not totally filled, but I have put some 91% alcohol in the base of this bowl. I am now going to dip the brush in here and push the button. So you can't really push the button though, like while the brush, here's my beef with this so far. What I figured out is if the brush is touching the bottom and I push the button, if you see, it doesn't really spin. So this is gonna you have to lift it up a little bit, and I'm just hitting this button and kind of pulsing to hopefully get this brush clean. This brush was really dirty. it was really dirty. I used it, I wear a lot of powder and I used this on myself for, I don't know, probably at least a week. I don't use dirty brushes on other people, okay? I'm not a boo-boo makeup artist like that. So now that I've put that in there and I'm kind of spinning it around a little bit, like you're supposed to do, if you notice the water is murky. So I am now going to raise this and start to spin. This was supposedly the coolest part. This is what makes it dry in 30 seconds. I have a timer going, and I'm gonna do this for 30 seconds, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't think it's gonna be dry, but maybe I'm wrong. Crazier things have happened. So there's a little splash guard thing here, which I'm not getting anything on me. This is not as messy as I thought it would be. Forgive the lighting. You know, I don't know, it's been around 30 seconds almost. Let's see. I have a much fatter brush now. My brush doesn't normally sound that way. It doesn't normally have a crunchy sound to it. Okay, so in the center of the brush, it's not dry, but the edges are dry. But I still don't feel like my brush is clean. And I've used a lot, like now I'm pouring a lot of alcohol. I feel like my method, what I do, has got to be better. Because I can't comprehend how this brush is not clean. That's the noise I make when I'm irritated. You know, it reminds me of Jurassic Park. That whole thing reminds me of Jurassic Park, strangely enough. You see how the brush is like all splayed out? First Jurassic Park. And shoot, now I can't remember the dude's name. The guy that plays Newman on Seinfeld? Newman. He dies at the end. This is what some of this reminds me of. This is how my brain works. It's a little bizarre. So this is now, what, the third time I've tried to clean this brush. When I do this myself, I don't use as much alcohol, and somehow it works fine. Maybe I do it the old way, and then I use this spinning thing to try to dry it fast. Maybe that's actually what I'll do from now on with it, so it's not a total waste. I mean, let's get the brush back in place. Not 100% dry, still don't feel like it's 100% clean. I mean, it's definitely better than it was. It's definitely better than it was, but it's not, it's like dusty looking. I still feel like the hairs are coated, which is not how this brush normally feels when I clean it. So, okay, maybe for these bigger brushes, oh, Jesus. So I knock my elbow out. That's all I need is a break an elbow. So maybe the bigger brushes, I don't know. Maybe I'll use this just to dry my brushes and not actually use it to clean. Although yes, like that's cleaner. I mean, that brush was pretty dirty, but I don't know. I mean, I spent 40 bucks on this thing. I think they range anywhere, these things from $25 to $50. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's worth it, maybe to dry my brushes, but I don't feel like I don't know. I'm gonna jack around with this thing. I'll post this video so you guys can see, because this is not technically my first impression, but maybe it's my second impression of it. So I'll post this so you guys can see it, but I don't know. This is why it's good for you guys to let me be the guinea pig. Let me futz around with this, and then we'll look and see. Maybe a month from now, I'll be like, oh, I've played around with it and this thing is awesome. But I don't feel that way at the moment. So anyways, you guys have the best Friday ever. Bye.